Audio Jungle.
Welcome to Spydur Technologies. My name is Guillermo, and today I would like to have a brief discussion on the importance of good, clean, reliable power. All equipment, regardless of manufacturer, will eventually wear out, but we want to ensure the critical components that keep your business running are protected and continue to operate for a long, long time. Electricity going into your equipment is the single greatest determining factor in just how long your various pieces of hardware will last. The first thing I would like to talk about are power failures. Like you, we want to ensure the equipment is always protected and shut down properly. The reality is that both bad weather, cutting your power, or rewiring your equipment room and simply unplugging everything can have the same damaging effect. For this reason, every Spydur we have ever shipped since 2005, be it a wall mount, tower, or rack mount, have always gone out with stop stickers on their chassis and power adapters, in the hope that this will get your attention before pulling power cables. On this stop sticker, you will see a notice, "Do not unplug," with a message that this system requires a graceful shutdown, and that there are two ways. You either can, one, log into the web interface and shut down the Spydur through the utility directory, or two, you can simply tap the power on the machine itself. This will immediately send the system through an orderly shutdown, and you should see it power off after about 30 seconds. Now, an important note, do not hold down the power button until it turns off, as this is like pulling the power cable from the wall. Just a quick tap will do it. The SpydurPBX is a server like any other, and it requires a graceful shutdown. As an example, if you've ever pulled the power cable on a Windows machine, you would see a message saying the system had not been shut down properly, and it would then go through a disk check to correct any corruption issues with open files. And the Spydur does the exact same thing. Now, corruption is bad, but the file system is very resilient and will fix just about any issue. However, if you keep having power failures over and over again, you're not only stressing the file system's ability to fix itself, but also the electronic components of the system. For this reason, the second thing I would like to mention is that it's important to always protect your equipment with a battery backup, or UPS. A great thing about using a battery backup is that it comes with this handy USB cable and provides integration with your SpydurPBX. This means your Spydur will be able to monitor power levels on your battery and automatically send itself through a graceful shutdown once it sees battery is low, such as during extended power outages. And once power has been restored, the Spydur will automatically restart itself without any user interaction, so you definitely want to use this USB cable. Now, when you start plugging in your critical equipment, please notice that all battery backups are generally divided into two halves, and only one half of the outlets are actually supported by the battery, and the other half is only a surge protector. If you get a battery backup from us, you will see this sticker making it obvious which outlets you need to use. You also want to make sure your battery backup is appropriately sized. The SpydurBite wall mount only takes 30 watts of power, so a small 500 VA battery works perfectly fine and will easily support your router and modem as well, which are also very low power. However, if you take a 200 watt SpydurBite rack mount or a 350 watt SpydurPBX tower and start throwing on 400 watt power over Ethernet switches, this battery backup will quickly become insufficient and cut off as soon as power goes out. It'll be like not even having one at all. Instead, you're going to need a larger 1500 VA battery backup to support the larger power draw. And as you grow and start stacking more and more equipment, just keep in mind that you will need more and more power. Also, if your equipment has redundant power supplies, such as SpydurPBX rack mount, you will want a separate battery backup for each side. Now, be sure to speak with your sales engineer to ensure equipment is protected and will keep you up and running when the lights go out. One final note on battery backups. Please keep in mind that batteries have a shelf life of about 2 to 3 years and are replaceable. So do not forget to check and replace your batteries. The last thing I'd like to talk about are power adapters. Do not upgrade or replace a piece of hardware and reuse an old power adapter. While these barrel connectors are often the same physical size, the power adapters themselves are providing different levels of output. You don't want a piece of equipment expecting a certain amount of electricity and then being underpowered or overpowered by the wrong power adapter. Also, even if you're doing a direct replacement with identical equipment, you probably should still not reuse the old power supply. Simply ask yourself this: why are you replacing the equipment? Could a blown power adapter be the cause for faulty equipment? Whenever we send you replacement or upgrade equipment, you will see this insert reminding you to please not reuse any existing power adapters. Electricity going into your equipment matters, and bad power can quickly kill any hardware. For this reason, your power supply is the single most important component in any system. When a power supply dies, it often dies last. And this is because it's feeding dirty power into all your components and kills them first. Now, we want your equipment to last a long time, and the best way to ensure this is to have good, clean, reliable power. So please, contact us today and let us know how we can help. Thank you.
Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and click the bell icon for notifications of new videos. Thank you from all of us at Spydur Technologies.